Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Dog's Life. In the previous episode, we dealt with a really snobby lady, we got a doll back for a kid, and we helped out a very timid mailman? Yeah, I think that's everything that happened. So anyway, today we're doing a regular commentary. It's not live, although it may appear that it's live. It is not. I am doing this post-production, so after I've edited the episode together, I get to now go and talk over what I've already played through and also technically talked over. But yeah, I updated OBS and it had a little bit of issues with recording my voice. Anyway, today we're going to the Clarksville Center. I don't really know what was happening here, so bear with me as I try and remember everything that was happening, but I probably will not remember every little detail here and there. I might try to mention what I was thinking at the time if something weird happens, but for the most part, I think I headed out most of the dead air parts where I was just kind of wandering in circles and I didn't really do anything important. So yeah, it's pretty good. Anyway, I used to do these normal style commentaries back in the day, like a lot, but back then I did it like without scripts and without like dot jots of what to say and what to do and what I could talk about in the meantime. And this is one of those times where I don't have a script, but I do have a few little dot jots of what to talk about. Oh yeah, we saw this cat and I remembered that I could pick up the cat. So I chased it for a long time, which obviously cuts are amazing, and I picked up the cat because why not? Also, I knew this would upset Chelsea, and I thought it was really funny. So that's why I picked it up and turned it into a little poodle. Anyway, there is like some little cutscene coming up. I think we go and talk to these kids next. Maybe? Yes?
Hey guy, wanna join our posse? Bring us some eggs.
Yeah, then we can have a little eggs-citement with Mr. Grumpy over there.
Get lots of eggs, and you can sneak into a store for a quick snack.
Excitement. So funny.
I hate dogs. Scram you before I get my gun.
Oh, right. This guy's extremely violent, and his way to deal with stray dogs is just to get a gun and to shoot them on the spot. Anyway, we gotta get some eggs. I guess I found some smells and such first. I'm sorry, this is gonna be so all over the place, especially as I try and find like my footing for talking about stuff. Back in the day when I did do these normal commentaries, I used to do the introduction like over and over and over again because I like to do them all in like one solid take because that sounded better to me than chopping it up and keeping the good parts in that I remembered to say rather than the weird stuff that just doesn't make any sense like what I'm talking about right now. Anyway, yes. We found a boat. Good. Oh, dude, this is a ride. I think I jumped over that thing and I thought, hey, there's nothing here, and then I realized, wait, I have smell-o-vision and there actually is something here, so that was good. And then I pick up the purple one by accident, and then yeah, I thought it was like a normal purple one. This is all coming back to me a little bit by bit. I recorded this about a week ago, so yeah, it's kind of there. I kind of remember some things. I only edited it like 3 or 4 days ago though. And now I get to talk over it again. Even when I was editing it, I was thinking about like, what could I talk about in this time? And I don't know. I don't know. Something I could talk about though is I have been feeling that like little bit of overwhelming feeling of, I was gonna say dread, of burnout. Burnout is the word. So I started to kind of feel like burnout was happening way back when I started playing Gotham Knights, which is probably why I cut that series a little bit short because I kind of had that feeling already and I didn't really want to continue with that. And I knew that game would be a lot to handle like mentally on top of recording and such. So that is one of the reasons why we probably stopped it a little earlier. But I'm still feeling it now. I'm feeling it very, very much so. Oh yeah, this is the part where we break through the fence, and when I was like 8, I was like, this is the greatest thing that ever existed in a video game because no games had ever broken objects like that before. I don't think. I don't know, it's weird. There is a bone underneath the garbage can, which I believe I cut to at some point here to get it because I ran around in circles for about 5 minutes trying to pick it up. Yeah, look at that. Look, I did the things. I'm amazing. And then we probably pick up all of the eggs here. Yeah. I was showing how you get the eggs. You can bark at the chicken, and then you can pick up the chicken, get some treats from the chicken, make it a naked chicken, grab the treats, and then grab the eggs. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the last egg is right there, 6. Yes, this is very awkward post-commentary. Anyway, we had to bring the eggs back to the kid. I don't know what I was talking about. Burnout? Yeah, burnout. It's a thing. I'm taking action to make sure it doesn't become a terrible thing.
Way to go! Now that he's busy getting an egg bath, you can sneak past him.
You spoiled brats!
Ha!
You little whippersnappers!
Little whippersnappers
I'll
back
tan
in the
your
day.
backsides.
Oh boy, this was, I remember panicking at this point because he started walking back in the door, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna get shot. I believe that's a thing that happens later on. Maybe there's a character that has a gun or something, and they shoot, and you can, like, just black out because they don't actually show that because it's a kid's game, kind of teen game. I don't know.
Dog catcher!
Oh yeah, the dog catcher is in this game. This is when we're introduced to him as one of the villains of the game or something. Anyway, we are chased by his Doberman, and we have to basically run away to get away from him. I think the music's supposed to change, but it didn't. I don't know. But I was wondering right here, where the heck's the Doberman? I don't see him anywhere. We're just gonna keep running anyway, and then you should see him for a split second. Yep, right there. And then we won the challenge because easy.
It's no good, he's too fast. I can't be bothered with this.
I don't remember him being a hillbilly back when I played this game back in the day, but sure thing. Oh yeah, he has a gigantic newspaper. That's a thing. This is fantastic. Why am I talking with that accent? We'll never know. We will never ever know. So anyway, we're missing a few scents. I believe we're getting the purple ones now. We're missing one of the orange and one of the green. One of those ones we find very funny, like later on. Oh, right! The poodle parlor! I went in here because I wanted to try it out because I remembered this, and this is exactly how I remember it as a kid. These graphics have not aged one day, and I love it.
I feel like
It's exactly how we all remember it as youngins back in the day. Next, I walked a little bit too close to the Doberman, but then I realized, oh, I have 3 times his bone amount. I am way better than he will ever be. And yeah, that's about it. Now it's time to do everyone's favorite minigame, the tug of war, which really is probably the easiest one out of all the mini games because you just have to spam circle as many times as you possibly can. So initially the other dog wins no matter how many times you push in the button, and then as long as you have more bones than them, it's very, very easy to win. And then we can see that Jake is also impressive by doing backflips. Oh yeah, we get to play as the Doberman. And here I didn't know what to do as him, so I was kind of running in circles for a very long time. I barked at that guy for a little bit, and yeah, we ran in here.
Oh my gosh, please don't hurt me, you terrible beast! Here, take this bone!
You terrible beast. I think if we go in there as Jake, she just gets mad at you and as, ew, get out of here. But then I wanted to see what would happen if we did go in as Jake. So I ran in anyway, but nothing happens after you've gotten the bone from her. But I thought I should double check to make sure there's any extra, see if there's any extra scents in here. Which there obviously was one little hidden purple one, just hanging out, having a good time. And then it looks like we just ran around for a bit longer looking for more scents. Yeah. I'm so glad like I can cut out all that useless time of me running in circles. That is so nice. Anyway, something else I could talk about that does not go in stream with what I'm talking about at all is I learned the other day that we have access to channel memberships on the channel, which is kind of cool. It's kind of like the Twitch partners? Twitch subs? Yes, subs. That's the word. Similar to that in the sense that I can upload some like custom emotes or emojis to use. I don't know if it works on the channel, like in the comments, or if it works in other cases, but that's cool. Oh yeah, we landed on the green scent. That's the funny one I was talking about, or did that even make it into the cut? I don't even know if that's the one that made it into the cut for talking. I don't know. I'm just talking out my butt. Yeah, we have access to channel memberships, which is kind of cool. So I might look into that a little bit later on. That's not something I'm really gonna worry about too much right now because I have so much going on in my brain and in real life and such. So I don't really want to kind of push myself too far, because otherwise, if we go too far and I end up burning myself out on top of everything else that is happening, oh, it's just not going to be pretty. I'm just going to end up disappearing again for like 3 years or something insane like that. Anyway, for this race, I ended up missing it, or like screwing it up right here. I turned into the store and lost the race because I didn't realize the finish line was right around the corner.
Oh boy. That was
So
embarrassing.
I ended up
need more
just
training.
going back and doing it again. And yeah, there you go. Properly done. No cuts necessary. I definitely did not cheat it and edit it in there like that. Nope. This is all one take. So then we went and got the bone real quick because I can easily do that with the power of editing. We're only missing 6 cents right now, which I was continuing to look for. I believe this is the part where I thought, oh, maybe there's a few more cents behind the train station. So I ran this way, but then the game took over and I couldn't turn back. And Jake decided, you know what? I'm jumping on a train and I'm out of here. Goodbye, Clarksville. And then I was screaming, no, Jake, come back, Jake, because I couldn't cancel the animation. It just kept happening. So yeah. So now we're back. Look at that. Easy cut. I continued to look for the cents, and then I found the cents. Yeah, we found a few of them there, here and there. They just all ended up being at the start of the level because I forgot to be in smell-o-vision right away. And then there we go. We got all the purple cents for all the fancy bones.
Oh, yes.
Whoopity whoop whoop.
Life is
So now
good.
we are going to head on back on the train because that is everything that we had to do here, which is
Daisy
pretty
didn't
awesome.
like it.
But first of all, I have to take a quick stop into the pool parlor just to make sure I'm all clean and set up for Lake Minnewawa. But yeah, look at me go. I'm all clean and shiny.
The train to Lake Minnewawa will be leaving shortly.
And that's my cue to actually jump on the train since I get to control it this time, not Jake. Whee! This time we're doing it properly. Whoop, 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 whoop. And then we get a lovely cutscene, so I get a little break from talking for a little bit.
Would you care for a tissue, Wayne?
Oh, mind your own beeswax, Dwayne.
Hello, Dwayne speaking.
Well, did you collect some nice, clean Clarksville dogs?
Yes, Miss Peaches.
What about some nice, clean mountain dogs from up at Lake Minnewawa?
Not yet, Miss Peaches.
Oh, fiddlesticks! Can't I trust you idiots to do anything?
Sorry, Miss Peaches.
Do you know what happens to idiots who disappoint me?
Yes, Miss Peaches. Wayne?
What?
That was Miss Peaches. She says, why aren't we in Lake Minnewawa?
Because, Dwayne, you are useless at reading road maps. Wait! Look! At last!
I love how pixelated that sign is. You can barely read it, but back in the day, it made sense. But also not really, because they were driving back towards Clarksville because that was the entrance of the last level where we entered into the center, which means the direction they were going was to Clarksville, not to Lake Minnewawa, because we're taking the train to get to Lake Minnewawa. But anyway, games, that's how they worked back in the day. They couldn't have too many assets, otherwise the disc would fill up. But anyway, that's where we're going to leave it for today's very awkward, very strange Dog's Life post-commentary episode. So I want to thank everyone so much for watching this episode of Dog's Life, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Goodbye for now, my friends.